Thanks, everyone, for joining me for still another episode of Cabin Fever Faith. Yeah, Father Leroy Shirley here, out in the woods in the month of September doing a little bear hunting. I didn't get drawn this year, but I'm helping my brother just in case he gets a bear, and that's definitely a two-man job, if not more. But anyway, yeah, I'm out here enjoying the nature and helping my brother with any chance I get. So, yeah, right now the bear haven't been too consistent and hitting the baits. We set out bait like, peanuts, M&Ms, honey, molasses, all the good stuff that you like. Well, bears like it too. Kind of sweetens them up a little bit. And of course, we put a stand there and hopefully get a chance to get a bear. And if you haven't tasted bear meat, it's actually quite good if you know how to process it and take care of it well. So, yeah, I'm out here. My brother Ray, he's in the bear stand right now. So, waiting and seeing. This is probably tomorrow will be our last day out here, and then we may come out later in the year. But anyway, I'm kind of taking care of camp here as well. So I'm in a undisclosed place not far from Duluth. It's beautiful country, lots of oaks and birches and maples and balsam and black spruce. And it's a beautiful time of year to be out in nature. A little warm today though. Got into the upper 80s, so the bear don't usually move around too much. But anyway, this episode I'm going to talk about fire. You know, in just about any campground or any outing you go with your family and friends, even if it's not hunting, there's usually a fire going on someplace. And why is that? Well, I think fire draws people in. There's my fire right here. So here's where we're staying. That's the cabin we're in, our bear cabin. And let's see if we can get a shot of the fire. Yeah, right there. Fire has a way of drawing people in. It provides warmth and comfort. There's something mystical about fire. And not to mention that burning wood smells pretty good. And you know what? You can do marshmallows and s'mores. And tonight we're going to have brats over the fire. So looking forward to that. But let's talk about fire in a biblical sense. You know, fire is a very important part of the Bible. It's an image and a symbol of God and many times our own faith as well. Look at in the book of Exodus, God appears to Moses in a flaming bush, right? The fire of the Spirit. Fire is very symbolic and an actual sacramental manifestation of the Holy Spirit. And it was out of the burning bush that God sent Moses into Egypt to free his people and to give us the Ten Commandments as well. And John, the Jewish people, you know, when they offered their worship at the temple, they would have a burnt sacrifice. And it was that fire that brought that sacrifice to God as a way of honoring God and the worship that the people were making. When John the Baptist appeared on the scene, he says, you know, I baptize with water, but one who is greater than I will baptize with fire and the Holy Spirit. And he's talking about Jesus, of course, right? Jesus came to light a fire on the earth. And we're not talking about a fire such as a campfire. We're talking about the fire within us, a real excitement for the faith and motivation for the faith. And on Pentecost, when Jesus died and rose and promised to send the Spirit, it came down as tongues of fire and as a manifestation of the Spirit that touched each one of them. And so the Spirit is often manifests itself by fire. And why is that? Well, think about this. Fire not only draws people in because it's a campfire, whatever, it brings people together, but fire changes whatever it touches and comes in contact with. With wood, fire changes wood into something else, into a flame, first of all, and then oxidizes it and brings light. Fire brings light as well. So does the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit changes people whom it touches. It also ignites a light within us. And it brings warmth. Fire, there's no such thing as warmth in the winter in Minnesota without some kind of fire, whether it's in your furnace or a wood stove or fireplace or whatever. It brings warmth. So fire changes what it comes contact. It brings light so we can see. It also brings warmth, warms the heart. So my question is, where's the fire in you? And the fire of the Spirit. How is that working in your own life? And hopefully, if it isn't ignited, allow that. Invite that fire in, right? The fire of the Spirit that Jesus promised to give us all. So anyway, tonight I'm sure we're going to gather around this fire and probably have a little supper and maybe a refreshment or two as well. So anyway, right now I'm just drinking water. Not to worry. That's all it is. It's a warm day. I kind of slurp too. But anyway, here's to the fire of the Spirit. May it touch all our lives and continue to help us burn with the love of God, in our hearts. And so next time you have a campfire, think of the Holy Spirit and ask yourself, how is that fire, the Spirit, playing a role in my life? Am I allowing that fire to ignite, right? All it takes is a spark. And sometimes, we just have to search it out too. Get involved. Get involved with your parish or church or whatever, and you'd be surprised what the Holy Spirit can do. Or a Bible study that we have many of those, or different programs. I know in our parish we have this Gather Us In program that hopes to ignite the fire of the Spirit in people's hearts. So God bless. The name of this Cabin Fever Faith, I'm going to say where the fire is, right here. Right now it's right here in my hand, so to speak. But anyway, oh, by the way, I'm still using my organic selfie sticks, and you can see that right there. Yeah, it's just a stick I pulled off the old woods, so very organic. God bless till we meet each other again. Enjoy those campfires and allow that fire to come into your own heart. Take care. God bless.